Okay, for tomorrow, I wanted to go through, um, how to do or sign up for Plasma Games for those who are not, present or wasn't face to face today. So I am using, a student's Chromebook that was here. I'm gonna go in as that student, into modules. Remember, you can also go in under today's activities. So you're gonna go down to Friday. You're going to need to read the instructions here. And follow, these activities that are in the instructions. So you are going to complete the bell ringer. Then you're going to follow the directions and create a student account. Copy is the title of it. And there's a code for second and third block. And so I'm recording the video that I'm going to post down here so you know how to do that. So that is the piece I'm going to follow. You're going to then log in, and I'm going to try to show you that piece. And you're going to complete through level 1. What I am unsure of is if it will save level 1 or not when you finish. This should say text box. I need to go in and change that. So then you'll do the text box assignment this next. And just 3 simple questions so that I know that you participated in this. And then you're going to do a density on one activity. So I want to go to this part here for create a student account copy. So if you click next, it takes you to the next thing in that module. This will show you that it is locked because I have it set for it to open tomorrow. So you can't see the bell ringer until tomorrow. And when it loads, I should be able to log or do next, or if not, I'm going to go over here to modules. Oh, there's one next. And this is the instructions. The company, Plasma Games, created a sheet for students to know how to create a login. Well, the problem is that their first set of instructions is not right. So if you look right here, use this access code for second block. So if you are in my second block, this is the code you're going to use. If you're in my fourth block, this is the code you're going to use. Notice here, for your username, you're going to use the first part of your email. So if I were a student, I would be KELNOE481. So, and then use your email password. So use the first part of your email and your email password. And so as you can see, this is still being very slow to load. It's going to tell you to go to, while it's loading, I may make it even slower. You're going to go to plasma dot games. Cheat and look back in line. Play plasma.games. So we do have play up here. Play.plasma.games. login. Now, while that is loading over there, this is still loading. It is going to, step 2, when this loads, you just ignore, and you're going to go straight to step 3. Step 3 will have you, bring you to this screen. And for those of you that have not been face to face, and I haven't helped you set this up, you're going to click on Need an Account. Otherwise, you're going to enter the username, which is the first part of your email, and your email password here and log in. So we're going to click on Need an Account because this student doesn't have an account. And you are a student, so you're going to click on the yellow, create a new student account. You're going to enter your username. So for this student, that should be his username. You have to re-enter it. And then there's the classroom code that we're going to put in just a minute. I'm going to put in his password or his email. The classroom code, I'm going to go back, and this person's in my 4th block. So this is the code here. I'm going to see if I can copy it. Copy over here, and I'm going to paste it. Get it pasted. Then I have to do this nice little thing here. So you have to decide, is that a capital S? Is that a, what's going on here? Sometimes it's hard to tell, but it'll tell you that it's correct. And then you're going to say create account. And this is going to wait a little while. It's going to be kind of slow, especially now that I am trying to do a couple things. So while that's, it loaded fairly quick, that's good. If by some chance, in case it doesn't have you in my class, you can click here to enter class code, but you should already be in my class. So you're going to go over here. And this is episode 1, so I'm new to gaming. And I said just play through level 1, but I've got a feeling you have to play through the entire episode. I'm not sure. And so I'm still learning this. So if you go and you play level 1 and you go to exit out and it says that you are going to, it won't save your data, you may want to, it's up to you. You can keep playing. I wish it would save it after each level so you can come back to it. So I'm learning this. I'm not sure if you can save after each level or if it has to be an episode. Now that I see this, I'm afraid it's an episode. So you're going to click here, and you're going to click play. And then you're going to, when it loads, you're going to log in with that information that you just created for a login. This part may take just a few minutes. While it's loading, I'm going to scoot over here. Now, you notice if you've watched this video, I never got step number 2. This picture right here, it took me straight to number 3 right here. So that's what I wanted to point out here. You'll follow all these steps all the way through here, okay? And then you're going to, of course, click on play. There, so that's what that is. That's the first thing you're going to do. When you are finished playing up through at least level 1, like I said, you can, I think it's going to be all of episode 1 is what you need to do, but we'll learn from this. You will then click on next over here and you will answer some questions that are in the text box. So notice how it's loading. how I'm having to wait. Once you log in with the username and password that you created, you will need to, it'll come up with, what is your level of comfort with video games? I am not a video game player. I'll play an occasional game on my phone or something, but video games and, going through and doing through them, that's not my thing. So I checked the one that had the least experience. Um, so if you're not comfortable with video games, that's probably what you want to do. If you are comfortable, then you may want to still do that because it'll show you through the first couple of levels how to do it, and then it sets you loose. So that's kind of up to you, but I strongly suggest the least experience, especially if you don't do video games. So as I said, I'm still waiting, and waiting. There will be a login screen that will pop up, and you log in, and I'm not going to extend this video even more while we're waiting for that to happen. This is going to be kind of our Friday thing. You will have to do, if we find out we have to do a whole episode, then it will be a whole episode. But afterwards, you will have a little assignment to do, and it's just real quick, and you're not going to be able to read it here, so I'll read it off my screen. On this assignment that you are going to have to do after you play, I guess it's the episode, you're going to answer, what do you think about the PsyOps game? What did you like? What did you dislike? List one thing about science you've learned from this level 1 or episode 1. And do you have any questions from playing level 1? And you're going to do that in a text box and then submit that for easy points. So that'll let me know, and you'll be able to see this tomorrow. So I'm going to just scoot back over here, right here. You see it's still loading, so I'm not going to waste our time with that, but you'll have to log in after this point, choose your level, make sure you read everything, you listen to everything, because you're looking for science information. You're learning. We're getting ready to talk about phase graphs next week. And this is going to be dealing with phase graphs, how things, the temperature it takes for them to move from a solid liquid to a gas. So make sure you pay attention to that. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email, or we can do a Google Meet tomorrow one-on-one and see what's going on if you're having any trouble. That's all that I have. So good luck, and let me know if you have any trouble tomorrow.